What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GOAT Talk. A lot has happened this past week in all sports across the board. Not much more to say, but let's get into it.
Big weekend in the NFL. The GOAT Talk podcast, crazy enough, you'll never believe it, is 1-4. And the team is coming from the Jets.
2.
Sorry, 2-2. 2-2. Sorry, 2-2. Chris,
Unbelievable.
I apologize, Chris. I apologize. 2-2. 2-2. But still, one of the wins still coming from the Jets is still pretty impressive. So getting right into it, we there's a couple of teams in the AFC, the top 3 teams right now: Colts, Patriots, Broncos. Guys, which one of these teams is real? Which one of these teams is not?
Broncos are frauds.
I was going to say the exact same thing.
Absolutely.
100%.
You know what? I'm going to add something to it. Chris, you could clip this because I will never say this again in my life. But along with the Broncos, my Bills are frauds right now, too.
Oh,
Here's
God.
Here's the
Check your pulse, Chris.
Here's the thing.
Kills me to
Okay,
say
I think besides the Patriots right now, you can look at both the Colts and the Broncos and say, I think there's some things there they can both clean up. Now, granted, the Broncos have played a Mickey Mouse schedule. The Colts, on the other hand, have played a little bit more. What's that look for?
I'm just running through their schedule right now.
It's a Mickey Mouse schedule.
I mean, the Broncos, absolutely.
I'm not talking. I was getting to the Colts.
Absolutely.
I wasn't talking about the Colts schedule. I'm just saying the Broncos have played a Mickey Mouse schedule. The Colts
Absolutely.
have played some teams, but they have a tough tendency to finish. And even though they're winning, they're really not closing out games competitively. And we've talked about this. I think the theme of our podcast the last couple of weeks has been like, there is no team in the NFL that's the best right now. And I think in going into week 11, we can still say that, like, anybody can win. Anybody
Absolutely.
can lose. But I think the Patriots out of those top 3 are right now the most complete team.
Nope.
No.
And I'm not even being a biased Bills fan here. I'm really not. The Colts are.
Okay.
The Colts are. They have a
Okay.
phenomenal offense with Daniel Jones playing ridiculous. Jonathan Taylor, we've talked about almost every episode, should be the MVP right now. And given it's only been one game, but that trade for Sauce Gardner is working out really good so far. I think they are the most complete team in the AFC right now.
So for me, right, looking at the Patriots straight up right now, if you just look at their stats, everything, I would agree. You're right. They're the most complete team for the Patriots in the sense. Colts, I'm sorry. You said Colts, Joey. My bad.
Yeah,
but
Colts.
In terms of Patriots, they look the most complete in my opinion. But sorry, buddy, Chris. Nah. They have a cupcake schedule.
Exactly.
They have a cupcake schedule. Aside from last week, dude, come on. Their first game was the Raiders. Then the Dolphins. Steelers are all right. I'll give them that. And they lost. The Panthers. The Bills are good and they beat them. Congratulations. Saints. Titans. We're not even going to talk about the Titans. The Browns. The Cleveland Myles Garrett's. Yeah, they're good. Or he's good. Falcons. Well, we know about them. And the Buccaneers. Good win. And look who you playing next week. The Jets. So your schedule is kind of cupcake-ish. However, you've kind of rose to the occasion. So I can't really say that they're playing bad.
You're telling me here that the Patriots schedule is cupcake-ish?
Yes, I agree.
Absolutely. So,
I mean, come on, hold on. Let me.
They played Tampa.
Let me get this
Last
up.
week, you're on this podcast saying Baker's the MVP.
Yes, they played the Bills and
that's
Tampa,
one game.
It's
one game.
And they
beat
their 2 best games. They beat the Bills and the Bucks. Hats off to them. They won the games. Congrats.
They beat the Falcons, who beat the Bills.
I just said the Bills are frauds.
I know. I'm just saying that's a third win.
And they should have lost to the Falcons. They missed an extra point.
Well, they didn't.
The rest of they played the
big
Jets,
time players
the
make
Bengals.
big time plays. We clap in the secondary to do the false count. Like, what are you talking about?
Greg, your
Jets,
team
Bengals,
stinks.
Giants, Bills, Ravens, Jets, Dolphins. The rest of their schedule.
Okay.
It's
the schedule.
It's an easy schedule.
Well, okay.
Oh,
I have a question. I have a question for the group. Do the Colts beat the Buccaneers?
No,
They playing?
they don't.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
don't.
I was
do the
gonna.
Colts
I was
beat
gonna
the
say.
Buccaneers?
No, they
I
don't.
don't think they
Yes.
do.
Yes.
Colts beat the
No,
Buccaneers.
they
100%.
don't.
Yes.
They don't.
Yes, they
They
do.
do.
The Buccaneers have a better quarterback, and they have a way better defense. Absolutely.
That
Colts
I
are
defense
don't-
is
so
not for Jonathan
one-dimensional,
Taylor.
though.
Where are they?
The
Where are they
Colts
playing? Where are they
so
playing?
one-dimensional. Doesn't matter where they're playing. They're not playing. It's fake. It's
Yeah, it's not
make-believe.
fake. But what I'm saying is, would the Colts beat the Bucks? I don't think
Yes.
they would.
No.
I do think
I
me and
don't think
Joey.
so.
Me and Joey think
you
so.
say that they have the better quarterback. Overall, I will agree with that. But the past couple weeks, I don't agree with that. The past couple weeks, Baker has slid and
Baker's
Daniel Jones
cooled
has
off.
risen. 100. Look at the stats.
This is the thing, though.
We were just talking about how Baker could be the MVP, but these past couple weeks, he slid a lot.
Here's the thing, though, with the Colts, they are so one-dimensional. They rely on Taylor, which again, he's having an MVP year. He should be the MVP outright, 100%. He is doing things that Adrian Peterson did in 2012. No quarterback currently right now in the NFL is matching what Jonathan Taylor's doing. I don't care what team they're on. Jonathan Taylor has to be the clear front runner for the MVP. But at the end of the day, you make that team not throw to Tyler Warren. Who do they throw to? Alec Pierce, Michael Pittman. Those guys don't scare anybody. I'm not scared of them.
Alec Pierce is the best deep throw in the league right now.
Oh God, I think I don't know about that.
Look,
That's
catches
I don't-
over 20-yard catches. He is the best in the league right now. Look it up. It's a
I'm not
literal
discounting
stat
that.
he
I'm
is
not.
the best
I
in the
don't
league
say
right now.
that the stat's not right. I'm just saying I don't think they beat them. They're so one-dimensional. You take away the pass game from Daniel Jones, and you can stop somewhat of Jonathan Taylor. They don't win a game.
So now the Colts go on a bye this week. Then they come off the bye. They go to Arrowhead and beat the Chiefs. Are you going to be impressed if they win, or are you going to say,
Yeah, that's
the
a good
Chiefs
win.
are-
Yeah, it's a
good
good
win.
win.
So-
I'm not saying it's not a bad win.
So
But
here's
look at the
what-
teams that they've also lost to. They lost to the Steelers, and then they lost to the Rams. Which, I mean, the Steelers game, like, I have no excuse for them. But like, the Rams are a legit Super Bowl team.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
But that's what I'm saying. They're when they actually have to play competent teams. Not saying that the Atlanta Falcons aren't competent.
No, they're not confident.
Do I think they should have beat us? Absolutely. I'm not saying that we shouldn't have lost that game, but also you can see where the flaw is coming from with that defense on the Colts. Besides, I mean, now that they have Sauce Gardner, and I really actually, to your previous point, I don't think he had that outstanding of a game. But obviously, it's his first week. He just got traded. Like obviously, give it time. But I don't like. I look at the rest of their schedule. It'll be really telling because their back half of their schedule is tough. Like it's a tough schedule for the back half. I don't know exactly what it is. I know they have like a couple. I think they have another game with the Rams, 49ers, the Eagles.
So the Colts remaining schedule, they go to Arrowhead. They're home against the Texans. They're at Jacksonville. This is going to be an insane game at Seattle. That's going to be a great game. 49ers, Jaguars, Texans. So they still play the Jaguars and Texans divisional games twice each.
Yeah.
Which the Jaguars were looking good, but then Houston had pulled off a big upset last week.
Davis
But
Mills,
with that being
baby.
said, I think a lot of people are underrating Houston's defense. Their defense is really good,
Mhm.
It is.
but their offense
mean,
is
yeah.
I mean, you can look
Davis
at
Mills.
Atlanta's too. Atlanta's defense is pretty good too.
absolutely. I've said that in multiple episodes. They have a really good defense.
Yeah.
And
it
why they're
seems
not
like
giving Bijan the ball doesn't make sense, but
it
Yeah,
seems
I
like-
know. Thank you. I'm aware about Bijan
All right.
not getting the ball.
he's
Trust
on my
me.
fantasy team.
it
Yeah, me
seems
too.
like
Not good.
So it seems like on the AFC scope of things, this podcast is split to Colts better, Patriots better.
Yeah, Joey, let's go.
But
And
we
everybody
can,
agrees
but
that
we
the Broncos
can
are fraud.
agree.
Yes. Yes.
We can agree that exactly the Broncos
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
should not be in a position where they're at right now.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Now
They will if they're gonna make the playoffs. Yes. Are they gonna go within the first two rounds? Probably not. I mean,
hot take, they don't win their division.
I don't think it's that hot of a take.
I don't think it's that
I
hot
don't
of a take.
I don't
No.
think they win their division.
I think
the
they're
Chargers can.
Exactly. And I
I mean,
still wouldn't even count out the
honestly,
Chiefs.
yeah. Who knows?
If the Chargers
Broncos
beat the
play the
Chiefs again,
Chiefs.
it's over.
Well, the
It's
Broncos
over.
play the Chiefs this week, so depending on what happens, if the Broncos win that game, okay, we'll have a different conversation next week, maybe. But then they got the Commanders, the Raiders, the Packers, Jaguars, Chiefs again, and then the Chargers. So they still have 3 big divisional games. Chiefs
Yeah.
twice, and they end with the Chargers.
Yeah.
So I don't think they win that division.
Going to be interesting for sure. Flipping to the NFC now, I just took the top 3 teams based upon the ESPN rankings. So this is 1 through 3 if the season ended right now. It's Philly, Seattle, Green Bay. Technically, the order is Seattle, Philly, Green Bay. Philly and Green Bay playing currently while we're recording this at 0-0 at halftime. What a doozy! But who is real and fake in that area? Because my answer right off the back, it's Green Bay. They're the fakest 5-2-1 team I've ever seen.
Why do you say that, Sal?
Not only because I'm a Vikings fan, Gregory, okay? I will tell you why. They lost to the Carolina Panthers, who just lost to the 1-8, now 2-8 New Orleans Saints with Shuck at quarterback when there's not even a C and a K in his last name. I don't even know how that adds up, but it does. Okay? Then they tied the Dallas Cowboys, who are also really bad. And they're playing the Eagles right now in a matchup that both teams should be scoring, but the Packers play down to the level of the team they play against. They're a very, very good team until they play a bad team, and then they don't know how to play football. They lost to the Browns.
Sounds familiar.
Joey, I love you, but you guys lost one bad game. It's going to be okay.
No.
They lost
be
2.
okay.
No. I could debate on this for hours, but with that being said, Seattle is the best team in the NFC right now.
I would
Absolutely.
second that. I would second
And
that.
right there with them is the Rams. Same
Yes.
division, but
Yes.
they have the same. They still. So I'm excited because this coming week they play each other. I'm so excited to watch that game.
Game of the
They
year.
play each other twice. They still have to play each other twice, counting this coming week. The Rams, though, tough schedule. Seahawks, Bucks, Panthers, Cardinals, Lions, Seahawks, Falcons, Cardinals.
That's a
Pretty
gauntlet.
tough
That's a
schedule.
gauntlet. That's a gauntlet.
But Stafford, I think we got to put him in the MVP conversation right now.
He's playing out of his mind. What is he? What does he have? 3 straight
He's
games
got-
with 4 touchdowns, 0
He's got
turnovers.
4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions in each of his last 3 games, which is
That's-
crazy.
He's
Yeah,
playing
I
best
think the
football of his career.
crazier stat is for the first time in his career, he has a 500 record because of
Yeah.
all the years he was with the Lions.
Oh, God.
That is,
Yeah,
and-
20
Man
Yes.
has a Super Bowl and he just hit 500.
yeah. The
He
thing
has
is,
25 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
yeah, he's playing out of his mind.
Yeah.
But
He's
if you look at
averaging like
Seattle's
30 fantasy
schedule,
points.
though, Seattle's got a tough schedule coming up too because they obviously still have to play the Rams twice. I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure have to play the 49ers. I think they're done with the Cardinals.
They got the Rams, Titans, Vikings, Falcons, Colts, Rams, Panthers, Niners.
Okay, so they have to still play. They're not getting away so easy either. You know,
absolutely not.
It'll be interesting for sure to see how that comes down the stretch. I feel like way less banter about the NFC than there was the AFC on this side
I
of the
think
conversation.
even with the Seahawks and Rams playing each other twice, the Niners are only a game back from them.
Okay, here's a
So-
question about the Niners. Sidebar: do you sit Purdy still because of the way Jones is playing?
So, do a quick little shout out to Pardon My Take on Barstool. I love watching their show. I listen to the show every week. And what they use this term, so I'm kind of going to use it for Brock Purdy here. It's a soft benching. The team exaggerates the injury longer than it really is to keep their backup playing. And they're calling the PMT, the boys, they call it a soft benching.
Yeah,
We
I've
just
heard
saw
that
it in
term.
Arizona with Brissett and Kyler. And I think you're seeing it in San Fran.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's possible for sure. I mean, yesterday's game, like, granted, all things considered, like, it was close for a while. Even though the game was like a 20-point game by the end of it, it still felt close.
Mac Jones still had a good game.
Yeah, he did. So I don't know. I guess it'll be interesting. Chris, Greg, any thoughts on the NFC?
So personally, honestly, it's not my ball bet yet. Don't worry, but I honestly think that my hot take for this though is the Seahawks and the Rams might be the two best teams right now in the league.
Now, I
League.
don't know if anybody knows.
Like,
When
think
was
about
the
it.
last time we saw a division conference championship?
I don't think you can.
You can.
You can't. It doesn't go. It doesn't go based on like that kind of stuff. I feel like.
But I'm pretty sure though, because the way it would seed out would be like, let's say if both of those teams end up like only two of those teams realistically are probably making the playoffs, which means one of them's at the 1 or the 2, the other one's at the 5 or the 6. They're gonna
Yeah.
play at some point beforehand. I don't
I actually
think.
can.
I feel like, but everything's based off of record. It's not based off of. Well, I mean,
Correct.
Well,
yeah,
as
I
of
know.
now,
I
the
see what you're saying now.
Seahawks-
Though I see what you're saying for division-wise winners. I don't
if
know.
it ended today, the Seahawks would be the 1 seed, the Rams would be the 5.
Right. So then technically, then Seattle would play nobody. They'd get the bye. Rams would play the 4.
Is that the Bucks?
Then 4 than 1, right?
No, because it'll be 2, 7, 3, 6, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
So they would play what, Tampa?
Yep.
In
Yeah.
Tampa.
Mm.
Then if
Yep.
they win that game, they'd have to be the lowest seed to play Seattle.
So it's possible.
But in
it's-
divisional though, not championship.
Oh, so then it's okay.
Because the only way
Yeah.
it would work, they I think eliminate that purposely with 5 and 6 because the 1 seed's gonna play the lowest seed.
Yeah.
I
So
feel like
it
they
can't
should.
go past. And the only way I think it could go past is if it's the 2 and the 6. Because then the 2 wouldn't play the 6, 2 would play 7. Let's say
Mhm.
they win first game. Then if 5 and 3 win, 2 and 3 play. So let's say if Seattle's in the 2 and the Rams are in the 6, then maybe you could see it
Yeah.
in the NFC Championship game. But I'm
Jesus
pretty
Christ.
sure. I honestly
That'd
I
be
couldn't tell
crazy.
you. I don't think in our lifetime it's happened.
Yeah, I mean, honestly
can't
though, I
remember
I
a
wish it happened
time-
more.
I disagree. I like teams playing in the playoffs against each other in the wild card divisional round. If to me if the Vikings and Packers played in the NFC Championship game, to me that's not a real championship game. Like you know what I mean? Like even if they come up through through it, I just don't think it's fun in that aspect.
So I just looked it up, and it's happened a couple times actually. 2021 was Rams Niners in the NFC
yes.
Championship. 2013 NFC Championship was the Seahawks Niners. That was the whole Richard Sherman
Yep,
game.
you're right. Yep, you're right.
2010 NFC Championship was Packers Bears, and 2008 AFC Championship was Steelers Ravens. So
Now
it
I
has
feel
actually
really
happened
dumb.
a couple times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I feel
Nah,
really
I can't believe
dumb.
none of us know it's funny.
I mean,
I
hey,
don't think I can be
listen.
on this podcast anymore. See you guys later.
Hey, sit your ass down.
I feel really stupid to be quite honest now. I thought I had it down pat, but I didn't. So that I'm gonna have to sign off and
We're not a math podcast.
Listen, man,
all
for
good.
me, I could have seen it for being a Jets fan. I mean, we don't play anybody in the playoffs.
That's true.
it's
Just
okay,
saying.
Greg. It's okay. It's okay.
Hey, you guys are counting the bye on a 3-game win streak, all right?
No,
Yeah.
I want the
guys-
first pick, and when we win a game we shouldn't win. We're on a 2-game win streak now. Come on.
Anything else on the NFL before we? Oh, yep. Last thing on the NFL, and this encompassing before we switch over to the NHL, which we have yet to talk about on this podcast, which will be exciting. But Brian Daboll fired Giants this morning. Just
Buffalo.
initial thoughts, real quick. What does everyone think about the Daboll firing?
Overdue.
I'm going to argue that. I thought they would have let him finish the season out. He seems like he had a really good connection with Jackson Dart.
Yeah,
And Jackson Dart was playing really well, given he
would've-
got hurt this past week, but I think
I
they would have
agree
let him
with
finish
you.
the season.
I would have fired not John Mara. I would have fired Joe Schoen before I
Mhm.
fired. Same thing in Miami, right? Like, let him ride it out. I think Daboll wanted Dart. That was his guy.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Schoen let Barkley walk out, and here came the Super Bowl to Philly. That's who you fire first, in my opinion.
I agree. I agree with that. I think yep, 100%. I agree with
Good.
that.
You can debate it. You don't have to just
Yeah,
sit there. You can
I
say
mean, listen,
something.
listen. Well, I'm a polite guy. Listen up here. But having said that, though, right? Listen, I'm not a Giants fan. My thought was right is I thought that maybe he should have been fired at the end of last year, potentially. However, I mean, one thing I never really liked, and I'm not saying that like, I feel like I'm contradicting myself, but I don't like firing a coach mid-season necessarily. I feel like it's bad for the vibe of the whole team as a whole. No matter how terrible you guys are or how whatever it is, unless it's like an extreme scenario. However, with the concussion stuff with Jackson Dart, I don't know. I'm just I mean it's been like what 20 coaches in the last 5 years for both New York teams. Something's got to give. With both New York teams at this point, dude.
In the last 5 years.
No,
20?
I'm exaggerating, but you get the point. Listen, they've gone through so many coaches for football, and we can't get rid of our one freaking baseball coach, Boone.
Giants have only had 3 coaches in the last 10 years.
Well, because
It's all
Coughlin
the
was
Jets.
most of them.
It's all the Jets.
Shut up,
Yeah,
Chris.
the
And
Jets
the
shut
Bills
up.
are never going to fire their head coach. So
The Jets
Oh
have
yeah, because they
5.
win games.
Yeah, but that man needs to be gone.
Anyway.
I would love now with Daboll being fired, why Joe Brady still has a job, I don't know. Blows my mind. It doesn't make
You want him
sense.
to come back?
But
You want Daboll back?
yes, I want Brady fired and I want Daboll back as our OC. Our offense was not even being biased. We had the best offense in the league when Daboll was our OC. And that's why he left
There's
it
another
for a
team
head
that
coaching job.
That could use an offensive coordinator, but that won't happen.
I'm
So-
chilling. I don't know what you guys are complaining about.
No,
I'm
not
chilling.
you. Not you.
Shut
I'm
up,
looking at
Chris.
this box over here.
We could use a new team.
Okay, now we have to talk about a piece of history here that happened. NHL
Oldie.
Alexander Ovechkin,
The
900
GOAT.
goals. Unreal. Just absolutely unreal. He is the greatest hockey player of all time, and it pains me to say that, but he is. He truly is one of the best of all time. And it's good for him. Really good for him. Chris, I don't know why you're a little upset. Maybe you don't like Alex Ovechkin. That's okay. Or the Capitals or whatever.
No, it's no.
Oh my God.
No, don't be doing that. It's not that I don't like the man. It's not that I don't like the
The
Capitals.
GOAT?
Wayne Gretzky, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Is
I'm not
the
saying
gr-
I think he's
his. I mean, granted, the nickname for Ovechkin is the Great Eight. I'm not saying that. The great one, like that points record.
Yeah.
No.
But I still think though, like the greatest player in current history is Alexander Ovechkin. He's better than Crosby.
Oh, currently, yes, 100%.
Yes.
Yes,
Better
yes.
than he.
for sure.
I mean, he is. If he now, I will say, if he never won the Stanley Cup, I don't know whether or not you put him in that conversation. But again, I don't think awards like trophies should be considered like accolades to make like this guy's on a tear. You're never going to see this again. We didn't think we were going to see it with Wayne Gretzky doing it. Nobody will ever catch Gretzky's assists though. That will
The
never
points
be broken.
record, yeah, the
That will
points
never be
record will
broken.
never be touched.
That-
Yeah.
that-
But
won't
Ovi's
be
goal
broken.
record that he continues to add on to against real goalies when Gretzky, you had plumbers playing as goalies in that time.
Wasn't
Dude,
that
go
long
look at-
ago.
I mean, all you
Wasn't
got-
that long
all-
ago.
All you got to do is just watch his highlights. These guys are
No,
out to the midline pretty much.
Yeah,
It's like, all right, there's an open net.
I think
But
what they
I had the honor, because I don't know if Chris and Greg might know this, but I don't know if Chris knows this. I am a Capitals fan.
Oh,
This
here we
is
go.
amazing to watch. I had the honor to be at the game last year at the Islanders where he broke Gretzky's.
Oh,
goal
that's
record.
awesome. That's sick.
That's awesome.
It was
that's
honestly-
incredible.
It was honestly the coolest thing I've ever experienced in my life.
Did you cry? Be honest. Did you cry? Be honest.
I didn't, but I
Oh,
was in shock.
Come on.
I
Come
was in
on.
shock. I was in shock, literally. I was like, I can't believe I just witnessed this in person.
Yeah.
Like, it was
I mean,
actually the coolest thing I've ever witnessed.
And he, the thing with hockey, like there's a lot of respect around Ovechkin, right? He's always been a great player, great teammate. Like he's been on the same team his entire tenure. There's a lot of other guys that if they would have had this accolade, I'd be like really upset about. Like if Crosby did it, I'd be like, no, I can't speak to that. Or if like Zdeno Chara did it, I can't talk about it. Or if like Brad Marchand did it, can't talk about it.
Chris,
Or
buddy, how you
like,
feeling?
They're both not on the Bruins anymore.
That's
I
fair,
just
that's
I
fair.
I can't deal with that. Or if like it would have been like somebody off the Flyers, like can't do it. But
I'm getting targeted tonight. I just
you're really
want the
not.
viewers
I was
to know.
on your
I'm
side about
getting
the
targeted
Patriots
tonight.
I was on your team
You're
about
the one
Patriots.
seed.
You're not getting targeted.
Just saying.
You're not.
I mean,
getting
the
targeted.
Bruins over the past couple of years have just been such a letdown. Especially
though.
with the
They've
team
had,
they
like,
have.
Again, you have seen so much success, and from all of your teams in the last 20 years, you have like you can't justify anything for us.
No sympathy
Nothing
whatsoever.
will be given to
Yeah,
you.
the
there.
rest of us have been targeted our whole lives. Go cry me a
Yeah.
river, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
Yo,
Seriously.
how many have we
guys,
won?
Chill,
Yeah,
chill,
Chris,
chill.
shut up.
All right. Well, we were going to talk about the NCAA. I don't think there's enough necessarily to talk about. I mean, the top 25 is out. The one play, I don't know. Did you guys see the Penn State Indiana catch like at the end of the game? Like that was
That was
insane.
insane.
That was
I
crazy.
didn't see it.
Is Gus Johnson on your like top 3 all time?
Oh yeah.
Color commentators.
Well, he's the play-by-play guy, but yes.
Yeah. Sorry. The
Yeah.
play-by-play. I'm sorry. My bad.
Yes.
Sorry.
It goes
God.
like all right. My Mount Rushmore of radio guys, play-by-play would be Gus Johnson, Al Michaels,
Yeah.
Kenny Albert. I think he's phenomenal. He does everything, and probably Mike Tirico, and then probably Pat Summerall, like honorable mention. Play-by-play, not color. Play-by-play.
Gotcha.
I think Joe Buck's probably another honorable mention, but I just, I don't know. Some of his stuff's kind of weird.
Oh, there's a fly ball, and the game is over. Here's the World
We will
Series.
see you tomorrow night.
What about Chris
Yes,
Collinsworth?
Al. Yes, Al.
Collinsworth, baby, come on.
I can't
Collinsworth is
stand
good.
listening to
I
him.
like Collinsworth.
No.
You used to just crap on him back in the day.
I like Collinsworth.
Dude,
Oh,
the
okay.
Chiefs could be on a bye week and he'll somehow bring up Mahomes.
He did.
Now
last
here's a
night.
guy who loves
did
Patrick
last
Mahomes.
Exactly.
He did
yeah,
last night.
exactly. Now Patrick
Um,
Mahomes would be the only quarterback to make that throw. I can't
unless
yeah,
listen
everyone
to
else
him.
is doing it.
Thank you.
Can we also talk about though? Who does the same? The somebody else in the league that does the like. I can't. One guy I cannot stand is Jonathan Vilma. He needs to like get on a boat and like never touch the mic for Fox ever again. Him and his Saints Super Bowl ring that he has. I can't get into it. I just
You're mad because they hit Brett Favre too hard.
Yeah, I am, Greg. I am upset about that. Okay, I am, and I'm not going to get over it until anything changes. But now, Greg, it's your turn, and it's the time and the moment everyone waits for in the week. It's the Greg's Ball Bet of the Week. I believe your current record is what? Now we're at 1-.
We're not going to talk about the record. It's
1
kind of
and
like the
3.
Jets at this point. No,
1
it's
and
1 and
3.
4. 1 and 4.
1-4.
Is it?
Yeah, I
I
believe
thought it was
so.
1 and 3.
Oh no, yeah,
Well,
because this week didn't hit. This week didn't happen.
Yeah,
But this week, not
Patriots
hitting.
started to actually be good for once, and I don't like
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
For
this week
once.
made him 1 and 4.
Yeah, shut up,
So you're
Chris.
1-4. So you're 25% on your bets right now. Brutal.
Yes.
But
So,
what's the ball bet of the week? Tell us.
Ball bet of the week. I would love to tell you. Having said that, ball bet.
I'm waiting one day, just like hit a glass off the table.
You gotta
like,
rub it for good luck. Rub it.
I
for
should
good
do
luck.
just Stone Cold Steve Austin, just right there. And then, having said that, they're not on a Monday. Ball bet of the week. Big game this week in the AFC West. Chiefs play the Broncos. Can't wait for it. That's going to be a game. We talked about the Broncos being frauds for a while tonight, and I think that sticks. Give me the Chiefs over the Broncos this week. Chiefs
all
are
right,
5
I
and
like
4.
the bet.
I love it. Hey, listen,
I like it.
I really, I'm sorry. It is tough to bet against Patty Mahomes. Not to sound like our boy Chris Collinsworth, but here's a guy who can really do something. No, but I honestly, truly believe that the Chiefs are due for a big win. This is right. It's gonna start right here.
Chiefs money line is Greg's bald bet of the week.
Just straight up.
Maybe gets him to 2-5. Maybe we'll be at 500 by the
2
end
and
of the year.
4.
Yeah, you're 1-4, so I guess now you have to go to
2
2
and 4.
but
Yeah, it'll be a
2-5.
loss for no
Listen,
reason.
again,
That's
as
not
Joey
nice.
said, we're not a math podcast. Okay, we don't talk about math.
Why do you think I teach phys
Nobody
ed?
said we were smart.
Yeah,
Nobody
right,
said
nobody
that.
said
We
we
just
a
know
couple
ball.
guys.
That's it.
Yeah,
We just
we're
know
just
love
a
it,
ball.
couple
boy. I love it.
guys being dudes, and the Chiefs money line is Greg's bet.
Yes, sir.
Listen, if this one doesn't hit, Greg, I'm gonna be honest with you. You just might have to ride the Jonathan Taylor train like every fucking week.
It's
And
honestly
just
not
bet, like
I've thought of
150
that
yards,
before.
2 touchdowns.
I've
Yeah.
thought of that before. All right, I love it, boys. So take us home.
All right. With that being said, thank you everybody for tuning in. If you're new here, like, comment, subscribe. If you're returning, thank you as always. We appreciate all the support. We are live on TikTok every Thursday night for Thursday Night Football and every Sunday morning for Fantasy Talk before the 1 o'clock games. You want to go see your favorite team play, you want to go see a concert, whatever the case may be, go to SeatGeek, use the code GOATTALK at checkout for $20 off. Make sure to use SeatGeek. With that being said, Ovi's the GOAT and go Bills.